Let's suppose that you were able every night to dream any dream you wanted to dream, and that you could have the power within one night to dream 75 years of time.
Hey YouTube, today we're taking a different path and we're preparing ourselves for the Xbox Game Showcase on the 23rd of July. I'm super excited about this presentation. A lot of pressure is on the Xbox team to show off great quality games and remind people why it's important to own an Xbox. But today we're not here to put a doom and gloom cloud over the team at Xbox. Instead, we're going to highlight the state of Xbox, where it was 7 years ago and what they have become since then. If you're excited to tackle this topic, keep watching. Let's get into it.
And you would make further and further out gambles as to what you would dream. And finally, you would dream where you are now.
The Xbox platform has evolved greatly since the OG Xbox in 2002. I would even go as far to say that Microsoft as a company has really allowed the Xbox division to shake things up, and that's a great win for us gamers. Now, I want to highlight this as it has become a part of gaming to an increasingly insane and disgusting degree. No matter what platform you play on or prefer to be informed about, your opinions and feelings are not the be-all and end-all of these companies. Whether you're a fanboy or fangirl of any of these big gaming corporations, your bias and hate towards another person because of their opinions on a plastic box is unwarranted. You need to relax and play games. Stop trying to be ambassadors and gatekeepers for these corporations. They don't care. Now that we've thrown the garbage out, let's get into it. Xbox's current state in the gaming industry is far from what it's been in the past. Gaming has evolved to such a pedigree that companies are starting to value customers' opinions more over business necessities. Now, of course, not all companies are following this direction. I refuse to point fingers at any one company, but for the majority, engagement has become more valuable to companies than product sales. I mean, this is a similar value I hold to this channel, as comments and interactions are much more important to me than the likes of likes, views, and profits. Although these companies aren't doing it because they love you or at all. They love your money more. Of course not. Engagement is much more valuable because it increases profits and gets more out of a single consumer. That is more valuable than a one-time purchase. Just for reference, saying Gamebox X has sold 100 million in 7 years sounds great, but today saying Project X has seen a jump in subscription 120% up to 100 million subscribers, now that will get people thinking, because when you talk about hardware sales, your focus is on the hardware. Then your mind goes to, man, that's a lot of hardware. But when you're thinking about the number of people paying for a subscription, your thought instantly goes towards the money. Then you'll be like, man, that's a lot of people paying for that one subscription. So this is one way Xbox has started to shift the focus in the industry. How many consoles they sell won't ever bring in millions of dollars in revenue, but monthly active users, no, that can. Now, many people are scared of this metric, and that's fair, as traditional console sales are easier to determine which is the more popular console, but Xbox's strategy with the Xbox Series X is less so, and this is one of the reasons I think the console wars are officially dead. Microsoft and Sony are not playing the same game anymore. In fact, they are trying out different strategies and reaching out to complete different audience with a similar emphasis. Microsoft is trying to sell you a pipe dream, one where gaming is inclusive and everyone can participate. But Sony is more of a traditionalist. They want console sales and single platform ecosystems. Neither is a bad strategy, and neither is dependent on each other. It's really about which way you as a player prefer to engage with your content. Everywhere or in a single box. It comes down to choice. And speaking of choice, Xbox has been touting player choice as a massive marketing term since the launch of the Xbox One X in 2017. With the Series X, they seemingly want to ramp it up to 100%. Smart delivery, backwards and forwards compatibility, Xbox Game Pass, most powerful consoles, and the list goes on and on. Player choice is Microsoft's new branding, and whether it will work out for them, we will have to see. Now, let's contrast the start of the 8th generation of gaming to the upcoming 9th. The Xbox One launch is a massive contrast to that of the Series X. We all know the stories, the same annoying waters that have been walked so many times, it's muddy, murky, and boring. The Xbox One's launch was a natural disaster. But like natural disasters, there's a silver lining, and it's a massive win for us gamers. Now, I understand that sounds a bit weird, but let's dig further into it. The Xbox One launched after the high of the 360, the previous popular winner of the console wars. Well, that's unless your metric for console war winner is console sales. That is the Wii. But the PlayStation 3 did outsell the 360, but that's far from my point. Microsoft saw a big win with the Xbox 360 and brought over its most popular feature to the Xbox One. Can you guess what that is? Now, you would think I was about to say games, and there you'd be dead damn wrong. Instead, we saw an entertainment box that lacked the games we expected from, a game console, that tarnished the Xbox One's life with many other issues relating to price and power, etc, etc, etc. If the Xbox One was successful, we gamers could kiss the traditional aspects of gaming a bye-bye. So unfortunately, the Xbox One had to fail, so we could get the things we have now, a more dedicated Microsoft, a consumer-friendly vision for the Xbox platform, Master Chief Collection on PC, even Halo on PC. The Xbox One had to fail, and from what I'm seeing, it had to fail so that the upcoming Series X can succeed. So, we've talked a lot about what Xbox was and is, but what does the future state of Xbox look like? Gaming at Xbox is seemingly more gamer-centric. The services Microsoft is offering is a great evolution to the traditional models, and it's the shake-up gaming has needed on the console side for a long time. I've always championed Xbox as the market leader this generation, mainly because they innovate more and is changing the gaming landscape. We see it in things like the Xbox Live Gold that has inspired the likes of both PlayStation Plus and Nintendo Switch Online, just to have an obvious example. Microsoft is always out trying to innovate on gaming. It doesn't always work, which is fair, but when it does, we get things like Game Pass, xCloud, the Xbox One X, the 360 controller, again Master Chief for PC, Smart Delivery, and so on and so forth. The market leader title is often given to the company that sells the most, but why is that so? Would you give leader rights to the kid that got 100% in all his exams, or the kid that allowed the teacher to add a juice fountain into the classroom? I know, weird analogy, but I'm thirsty and I want juice, so me. Just kidding, don't do that. Also, this is not to say that console sales are irrelevant and nobody deserves praises for them. That's stupid. This is just to highlight that a different mindset Microsoft has compared to Nintendo and Sony, whom I agree with Phil Spencer when he says that the Xbox competition is not Nintendo or Sony, but Apple, Amazon, and Google. That's because those people have the infrastructure, the money, and they can see the vision of where gaming is going. Like it or not, gaming is going towards the cloud, and so are cell phones, and so is gaming. It is another way to show that the future direction of the Xbox and say that console wars are stupid because it's apples and oranges at this point. So on the 23rd, we will see what Xbox's vision is for gaming. They have acquired gaming studios to build their Netflix for game empire, and my only hope is that these companies can make smaller games, smaller passion projects for Game Pass, and their bigger games as that 5-course meal, but only time will tell. The future of gaming at Xbox is looking brighter than ever, and we can clearly see it in their confidence. Minor setbacks and online bullying aren't stopping them. And this is what we needed from Xbox. Microsoft is a big company that needs competition to stay in line, and Sony has been that for years. But now, it's time for a revolution, and the best is yet to come from Xbox. We've made it to the end of another video. Thank you guys so much for making it this far. Although I'm a major PC gamer, console gaming has always intrigued me, and I've been observing the actions of these companies for years. I'm hoping to get an Xbox Series X and a PlayStation 5. Maybe whatever the Switch has to offer too. So yeah, July 23rd cannot arrive fast enough though, so we can get a glimpse of the future of gaming from the Xbox platform. It's games, games, and more games, baby. All we've been asking for. So don't forget to drop a smash on that like button if you enjoyed my presentation, and leave a comment if you have something to add. Feedback is always welcome, and I'll see you next time. Bye, YouTube.